Hello everybody and welcome back to Age of Empires 2. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Last time we defeated the Lombard League and actually banished Henry the Lion for the traitor that he is. And now Barbarossa is off to march. But march to where? Well, let's see.
The Holy Roman Empire was complete, and for the moment, both Germany and Italy swore fealty to Barbarossa.
Yay!
Alas, the peace was not to endure. The Crusader states in Palestine were crumbling. A Saracen king named Saladin had evicted virtually every crusader from their castle. The Pope called for a new crusade before the Holy Land became Saracen once again. Remarkably, Barbarossa agreed to undertake this new crusade for the Pope he had fought so hard against. King Philip of France and England's Richard the Lionhearted had already boarded ships bound for the Middle East. But Barbarossa's army was the largest by far, and there wasn't a fleet in Europe that could transport it. The Emperor would have to march overland to Constantinople and through the land of the Turks to reach the rendezvous in Jerusalem. Constantinople was the capital of the Byzantine Empire and one of the most glorious cities on the globe. Barbarossa's army would be able to rest and resupply in Byzantium before it began the Great March.
I think it's important to point out that Pope Barbarossa was fighting against was the one before this guy. But, well, we are here. We want to be there. We need to get at least 10 of our troops to that camp. We have 70. This is going to be one tough march, isn't it? Yes, it is. There are a few safe places to land along the peninsula. Directly across from Constantinople is one of the safest landings. Do not destroy any enemy ships that you might use. You are going to be unable to build your own. There will be many hazards along the journey. You may need to rely on new recruits in the surrounding areas to help replenish your war-beaten forces. So, advance slowly, scout ahead, protect your siege weapons and your monks. Yes, proceed carefully and with caution.
Your Imperial Majesty, we must cross the Sea of Marmara to reach the Holy Land. Two places where we might commandeer ships. The weak port of Gallipoli or the heavily fortified city of Constantinople.
Alright, scouts. They're conveniently already set to not attack things. This is good. Because, well, we need you guys to be scouting things. And over there we have Constantinople. Not Istanbul, it's Constantinople. Oh, and we have a whole bunch of troops who are fully upgraded. Powerful. Hooray! And, the most powerful ones, the Elite Teutonic Knights, are close to useless. Sadly. There's a reason for that. They're just so slow. How are we gonna get past most things like these boats? Well, I'm going to abuse the fact that these guys have heresy. Hence, we converted and, suddenly it's not an obstacle anymore.
Das war, dass ich soll.
Ja, dass ich soll.
I want you guys to only attack something if I tell you to attack
Your
something.
Majesty, if we want to use the Byzantine navy, we must invade Constantinople.
And yes, by invade, they do mean invade. It's a pretty lengthy endeavor that's not necessarily going to pay off. But if something goes horribly wrong with Gallipoli, then it'll be our only option. So hopefully things won't go horribly wrong. We always hope for that.
An abandoned house? No, a Saracen ambush.
Get the foot troops moving. Now let's bring in the cavalry. Right. We lost an archer. Could be worse. In all fairness, our archers are fairly weak. Oh yes, if we actually approach the gates of Constantinople, then they will tell us to go away by sending by becoming our enemies and sending their army at us. So let's avoid that. Unless that's really the way we have to go about things. Because actually fighting them isn't too difficult. Just bring our army out past this house, send a scout in to attract their attention, and they'll come out to you. We'll let most of their army spread out, and then go in, kill off their onagers, and you know, their forces will fall relatively easily. At least on this difficulty. So we are just playing on standard difficulty. Elite Mameluke, heavy camel. And more outposts. Fortunately, the Constantinople isn't going to attack us just for wandering past their outposts. They're currently set as being our ally, after all. Let's get these siege engines up here. Guys to come down here. There's no point in trying to convert the Saracen navy because, well, yeah, they're a little not convertible. So if you guys step forward. Back off, you twits. Let the monks do their thing. Atee. The thing, of course, being healing the crowd. Alright. More guys over there. Mameluke. Yeah. Those are Mamelukes, not camels. Because if they were camels, then I would just force them to go through the Teutonic Knights and the pikemen, which would in fact shred them. But they're Mamelukes, so they will throw things at me.
Ja. Bereite? Ja. Das ich so? Ja.
I want you guys to come up here.
Das ich so?
Stand there-ish. If something comes our way, then you'll be ready to go after it.
Ja.
As for you guys,
Das ich so?
go make a friend.
Ja. Das ich so? Ja.
There we go. Let's see if we can set about doing that again. Actually, let's set about attracting their attention through an entirely different means. Entirely different and significantly more effective means.
Das ich so? Bereite? Ja. Ja. Sasa.
This ought to attract attention. And how? Take that. So you guys come over here. Major thing to use the Teutonic Knights for is just a wall to drag enemies into. Oi! Oh! That was brutal. Dope! Well. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, watch out for onagers. Alright, buddy. Your new name is Bait. I'm sure you will bait out many a thing. Oh yes, that's another factor if you go to attack Constantinople. The Saracen Navy will probably pretty promptly come after you. Which includes the actual navy, the seabound part, and yeah, these guys. I was very unhappy when that happened to me the first time. As I'm sure you can well imagine. Come here, Bait. Time to poke the bear. Ah, tee-hee. Yeah, they want that. They want bait. I'm gonna say he's good at his job. Alright. I think that deals with the bulk of the Saracens.
Bereite. Dies war
Ja, dass ich soll.
Bait is the real hero of the day.
Bereite. Bereite.
Now, before we see about heading out to sea, we want to try to do something to pacify the Saracen naval presence. May or may not be possible.
Ja, dass ich soll. Rete.
Let's chant at this shipyard, this dock. Heretics!
Welcome to Gallipoli, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, thank you. Well, general lacking of ships has me concerned, so let's take a moment to save this. After all, if things go belly up now, they are going to really go belly up. Let's get rid of that cannon tower. Don't want to be bombarded. Trying to cross a river. Or maybe it's a sea. I don't know. Either way, the Navy's been a pain. Like that. You two pack up. Well.
Pace, Bereite. Ja. Ja. Ja.
Let's bring in the crowd.
course you may use our transports, my Lord Emperor. But I fear Saracen warships rule the Aegean. We may lose many men.
Yes, yes we may. Well, let's actually see how this is gonna go. Just hope it's not going to go horrendously. I want you to wait there. Oh. Let's commit ourselves to the boats. All aboard. Save it again. And now, well, we hope and pray, because our landing spot's clear over here. That is where the safest landing spot is at. However, if we're lucky, they just might not even notice us. Which, from my observation, would be as long as we don't bump into their ships, they're probably not going to notice us, but these transports don't see very well. Jeez. Nobody here but us chickens. It's the beach I'm looking for. I do believe it is. Alright. Thank you for your bolts, Gallipoli. You can have them back. to get our men away from the shore.
Pace? Ja, dies war. Bereite. Dies war.
Oh, let's not meander that way. You get over there, you come over here. It'll be less confusing for me somehow.
Pace? Pace? Was ich soll. Bereite. Ja.
What do I got over here? Oh. Turks.
Spare us, Crusader, and we will help you with your dirty work.
Yay! Bait! You have companions! Heavy cavalry archers. Nice.
Bereite.
Does this help me proceed forward? Therein lies the real question. Oh, let's not wander too far that way. Is there a path around over here? No, not from the look of it. Right. We'll need to prepare for battle. Which really means bring up those trebuchet. Up, 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 up.
Bereite. Ja. Pace? Ja.
Dies war.
Because naturally, of course, this is going to stir up its own hornet's nest.
Dies war. Rete.
Bereite. Pace?
Ja. Dies war.
You guys come over here.
Dies war.
Ja. 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 Bereite. Ja.
So you come over here. Right. You know what? We should bring the trebuchets over here.
Ja. Ja. Ja.
Alright, fine, I will baby you all the way around. Seriously, over here!
This war deleted.
System.
Come on, guys, get those cannons.
This war
Where are you guys going? Right. Oh. Lost one of my scouts. Well, that's unfortunate, but Lombard cannons will do that.
Ja. This war deleted.
Where are these guys running off to, I wonder? Oh well. Let's get the scout involved and hopefully he can keep himself out of trouble. Dog!
If only we had a way to knock down those trees.
This war das ist so.
Fortunately, we do have a way to knock down those trees. Ha ha! The whole reason for preserving these onagers. So, if you'd lost your onagers but still have your trebuchets, you can come up here to get more onagers. Take that, pup. Onagers are really nice and useful. It's the major reason why I don't put them to great use is because the computer is incredibly good at dodging them and dragging my forces into them. AI, they're cheating. How careful do we need to be up here? Another dog. Whoa, okay, we definitely do not want to go that way. It's looking like the side of the map. Because it is. I think this is clear for us. Yes.
Ja, this war Pace, das ist so.
Help me out, fella. That cliff does not help me out. Where Where are you going? Do not go that way. Jeez.
Ja, ja. Ja, ja.
Dear boar. Cliff. Figures. Suppose we can cut our way through some trees, but that is a really narrow path. What's the alternative? Dogs! Dire dogs. Well, fortunately we have these onagers.
Peace, this war. Der later, this war.
Take that, Rover. That is a big pack of wolves. Whilst I'm sure my Teutonic Knights would probably be able to just chew through them with ease. The onagers are a lot safer. Because, well, the wolves don't go after the siege engine. It's not very tasty.
Peace, this war.
Ja,
Peace,
Räte.
this war. Peace, ja. Der later.
The forces of Frederick Barbarossa? What happened? You look like hell. Head for the castle. You can rest there.
Yay!
Der later. Der later.
Come on, guys! We finally made it to friendly lands.
Ja, ja. Der later.
We need to bring 10. I've brought 64. Out of 70. Only lost 6. 10. So you guys are not originally part of my army.
Peace, ja. This war. Peace, this war.
Welcome, Emperor Frederick. You may rest here with us before you continue your journey to the Holy Land.
Yay! And thus the enemies were defeated. Oh yeah, there's quite a few boats in the water. If you're willing to sail south and brave the Saracens, then well, there's some shipwrecked French hench down here who will be willing to join our cause. And well, as I had mentioned before, if you're in need of onagers, then well, here's a quartet of them. You just have to level a castle for them. sounds like a lot more work. Other things that can be found. Well, over here's some monks. Some additional monks. Could be quite useful. But there is an awful lot you have to go through to get at them. But if you are making your way, if you are traveling this pathway through the map, you'll probably want them. Or we could have laid siege to Constantinople, which well, our real goal would be to deal with their army. This includes their onagers, their cataphracts, and their pikemen. Oh yes, and several bombard towers and a castle, just so that we can put enough troops by their wonder here. That will make them surrender and go back to being our allies. Plus, they will let us have their fast fire ships, their demolition ships, and their transports, but not the galleons. It's a shame because the galleons would be useful in fighting off the Saracen fleets. Oh well. Now we've made it. We've made it most of the way there. It's time for a break.
Barbarossa's weary army had marched for hundreds of miles through the cracked mountains in the heat of July.
Wow.
So when it stumbled upon the Goksu River, the men were astonished and grateful. Barbarossa himself could not resist plunging into the cold water without even pausing to remove his armor.
Sounds refreshing.
To the disbelief of the surviving troops, Barbarossa drowned.
Oh.
Some said the emperor could not swim in his plate armor. Others believed that his 67-year-old heart had finally given out. Regardless of the exact cause of death, Barbarossa's crusade ended there on June 10th, 1190. The Holy Roman Emperor was gone.
Well, that took a terrible and sad turn. However, there's still one more mission left in this campaign, so though Barbarossa is dead, we are not done. So next time, we will commence with said mission. We'll see you then. Later.